Valentine's Day. So, if you're someone who follows it, celebrates it, I know it's a controversial holiday for a lot of people. Um, I got some sugar-free chocolate, so I'm a happy camper, and a bag of my favorite coconut clusters. They're also keto friendly, so it was a low sugar Valentine for me. Although I gave out a lot of sugar to other people. My sugar fixes vicariously through others. So that way I stave off my migraines. So hope that you guys are having a good night, whether you celebrate it or not. I really think of Valentine. I give my son still lives with us, our youngest, so he still gets Valentine stuff from me. It's just to me, it's just a day about celebrating people, I think, that are special in your life. So it's not necessarily has to be a sweetheart so much as it's just people that you care about, friends, neighbors, family, whatever. Announcements. I'm still going to keep reminding you about the Alcohol Ink painting course next month because I know there's a lot of you that are going to be going away on maybe having a March break holiday or something like that. Family Day is on Monday. That has nothing to do with the alcohol ink painting, however. Um, so just it's one of those things. Book in while you're thinking of it, because if you go away on holiday and you come back thinking that there'll be space, it is limited, and I have had people buy into the course already. So that one's for March 23rd, which seems like a long way away, but with March break in there and Easter in there, isn't it Easter in March, or is it Easter in April? Easter's maybe in April. Um, who knows? I think I'm just in the Easter frame of mind because I'm starting to bring Easter stuff into the shop just because, you gotta get it while you see it. The other thing, Sweet Pickens Milk Paint Sale, of course, continues at 40% off while supplies last. We're not restocking, so it is what it is. And this week, up to and including the end of the day Sunday, obviously the shop is closed Sunday, but online is open Sunday, is the 20% off IOD sale. So anything IOD. And I discovered that I forgot to turn on the inks and the pads and the stuff, but they're turned on now. So it is all of the stamps, transfers, inlays, molds, and then all of the peripherals, right? The clay and the inks and the stamp pads, all those things are also on sale. So anything in the IOD line is on sale through to the end of the day, Sunday, 20% off.
Good Friday is March 29th. Easter Monday is April 1st.
Okay, so I was thinking March. So Good Friday is March 29th, and then April 1st is April. It is April. Easter. So yes, I was thinking it was like the end of March that it came after the course. So it's coming up very, very quickly, very soon. So I am starting to bring in Easter into the shop because I have to. So don't forget the course. Don't forget the sale. If there's some IOD things that you've been wanting, 20% off. Helps a great deal. It can work out for some of the transfers, like for $12 off, which is pretty significant.
Connie Kirkland is on YouTube. Says hello.
Hey, Connie, nice to see you here. So videos this week. Monday's video. Let me see if I can lift it up and then pass it over to Nick. Was all about metallics. So I think that the fusion metallics are really underutilized. Most people that come in here are looking to buy like a little sampler just to be able to do a little bit of trim or a little bit of aging or edging, I mean. And I wanted to give you guys an idea that you can do an entire piece in them. This is done in the brushed steel. And then we use the clear glaze medium from Fusion as well, added coal black to it, and did an entire black wash over it, over the entire piece, so that it got that kind of patinaed steel kind of look to it. And I love the fact that this is an old vintage piece with a metallic finish. It's just kind of fun and cool. But that's in the shop now for $40. So, oh, super good deal, mostly because I don't have room. Just, I'm doing furniture, but I have no space for it. We as well are in the next week or two. I'm going to be building all of the new cabinetry that works with the big new craft table. I'm going to be getting rid of the two tables that are hiding back there. We'll put the big raised craft table back there, and it's going to be so good. More storage. So those of you that craft, you know how exciting it is to have more storage. So all the things that are lying out all over because I have no space for them, I get to organize it. I get to put them away. So it's very exciting. Today's video was about creating color washes and in watercolor. So using the washes to go from light to dark in the front, creating depth and dimension in your painting, and super good technique to know moving forward. I'm thinking it'll help my watercolors. But the nice thing about it is that it actually gives you a nice finished watercolor look. Like, that makes me look a lot more knowledgeable about watercolor than I really am. So check out that video, because even if you're not looking at getting into watercolor, you can do the same effect with watered down acrylics, right? But if you're just looking at doing like a quick painting like this on a small scale that you're going to put as a card or a gift tag, I think, again, super cute. I have been, and I talk to you guys on my videos all the time about cutting artwork down, things that you trial, and making them into gift tags, right? You guys maybe saw me do the little orange spatterware floral last Wednesday, the watercolor. And look at the adorable gift tags that it makes, right? Super cute. But I've taken other projects that you've seen, and I've made them into tags, and just different looks. And I even cut down the ghosts into tags for Halloween. And so none of this is wasted. I use it in creating tags and bookmarks. So don't be afraid of playing and practicing with a lot of this stuff. Friday's video coming up is I needed more spring florals. I've been switching over the front of the shop, and I still had a winter wreath that I still have to take out to put this in. But this was taking an old frame, so giving you an idea of how to be able to take like an old picture frame and being able to turn that into either wall decor or decor for your door. This is $25 in the shop, but it's just kind of a super fun way. I mean, you can take any ornate picture frame. This is just simply just a nice raw wood look, so very simple in its effect, but being able to put together, let me rest that down there, being able to create kind of a wreath that you can use, but that's using a different shape, getting away from just the circular shape. So that's Friday's video. You can check that out. Okay, let's jump into some of the new stuff. And I put down, wrote out some of the things, because a couple of these finds really surprised me in pricing. Just, I pick up things that I like, that I think look good, that I think you guys might like. Um, and then sometimes they just end up being worth a lot more than I thought. But today is also the introduction of me starting to pull some Easter stuff into the shop. There really isn't all that long before um, Easter, just a little over a month, really, like a month and a week or so. So it's kind of, I got to get it in now if people are going to be purchasing it before their holiday, and giving time perhaps for them to be able to make those purchases, and getting things shipped if they need to have them shipped. Okay, so one of the fun things that I got was, because I like cast iron, look at this adorable little ladder back cast iron chair. So it's $9.50 in the shop. I did see it online. I forgot to write down how much it was, but I think it was like for $27 or something. It is definitely like solid cast iron. It's got the ribbing and the ridges on the seat, and I just love that. So super cool. I mean, obviously, if you are if you collect doll furniture and this is a size that works for you, then super cool. But I love just the look of that sitting up on a shelf as part of a vignette. Certainly you could put a little potted succulent on it or something, but it's just so cute and such a unique little piece. Katie's watching? Hey, Katie, nice to see you here, honey. I am looking up. He's going, no, in the top one. I'm going, I am looking at Katie up there. Okay. This is an old, solid, definitely heavy vintage rolling pin. It's carved out of one solid piece, so the handles don't turn. It doesn't have like the ball bearings inside it. It is one solid weapon grade rolling pin. So whether you're using it as decor, I cleaned it up and added some food grade hemp oil onto it. So if you wanted to use it, it's certainly fully functional as a rolling pin. I know a lot of people love to have these as decor items, but I just love the fact that it is just one solid wood piece. So $9 for that guy. All right, so first of the bunnies, I've got a couple of bunnies coming up, is this little, it's a redware pottery reclining bunny. Look at him all stretched out with his little feet out in back. I love this guy. So he's $6.50, and just a lovely, simple little piece, not in the bright Easter colors, just nice and subtle. So he's one of those pieces that certainly you could bring out just for Easter, but he's also one of those pieces that if you like little bunnies and rabbits, he could be out as part of your decor all the time. So, just picture him on a stack of books or something. Just super cute. This is from Potter's Corner, and this is you can see the bands, right, going from this kind of dimpled sort of peachy tan top through, then we get into that rough glazing, kind of in that slate color, and then down into that coppery base metal. This is from Potter's Corner, and $8. Just a nice size mug. Now these guys were a surprise. So I loved them, right? This little set of 4 coasters in kind of a deep aubergine, the green, the blue, and the yellow, very reminiscent of Fiesta Ware kind of colors. But this is called the Beehive pattern because it's in a circular design. It's from Bosco Ware, and I'm selling a set of 4 for $14, but I found them online, used as these are in great shape. There's no chips or cracks or anything, but I found them online for $65 and up. I don't know from Bosco Ware, so I can't begin to tell you why. I just know they're only $14 in the shop. And yeah. They're little ceramic coasters in kind of those Fiesta wear bright colors. So set of 4 of those. And if you're into Bosco wear, then you're already racing to snap those up because you know what they're worth. But if you're into like the Fiesta or the brighter colors or kind of the Mexican feel, super cute. And
if you want to just flip them, you'll buy it for 14.
yes, or yes, next going, or if you want to buy them and flip them yourselves, make more money off them, you can do that too. All right, so first the 2 little salt and peppers. These ones are just 2 little elephants. So they've got their trunks up, which means happiness. The sprinkling part is from their tusk. I know. I was thinking. No, the tusk of the side things. So the proboscis, their nose, trunk. Oh my gosh! And I said trunk. Didn't I say that their trunks are raised, which means that they're happy? So $6.50 for these little guys. They've got the stoppers intact, and they're just cute little salt and pepper shakers because we know I like that. This guy. So this copper kettle. So it's got some wear, some patina on the copper. It's copper and brass components. The handle's brass, as is the spout and the top, and then the blue and white porcelain knob and handle, and it is indicated by its tag is from Holland. So this is $24 in the shop, and found it online, the same one for $85 online. So cute little decor piece. This trivet, I love this little trivet with the handle. This one is actually stamped Troy, Ontario, so it's got the maker stamp in the back. So lovely pottery trivet. It's got the little soft cushion feet on it, and I like the fact that it's got a handle to be able to take it to the table easily if you have something resting on it already. It's got a little leather cord if you wanted to be able to hang it up. $9.50.
Kate says the elephant's trunk is a trunk.
Yes, the elephant's trunk is a trunk. You know, Katie, just sometimes by the time I get on here on Wednesday, words escape me. It's just, I kept thinking trunk, but tusk was coming out, and just, just sometimes. Okay, cute little yellow seems to be the color today because I got a couple more yellow things coming. Last week was red. This week is yellow. Just the way it goes.
I get it. LOL.
Yeah, it's just some days. All right, so cute little distressed ceramic pot. This is quite substantial. Little handles on it, and then the lovely chalkboard band around it. So $6. Easily, you could use it as like a little condiment. You could use it for candies, nuts. You could put a potted plant in it. Really kind of lovely and versatile. And you could write words and sayings on it too.
Rhonda's watching on Facebook.
Oh, and Rhonda's on too.
Yeah.
Okay, Katie, Rhonda, you guys are all tuning in today.
Valentine's Day.
It's Valentine's Day. You're spending Valentine's with me. Thanks, guys. All right, these are the other salt and pepper shakers. So these little guys are $8. Little tiny polka dotted chicks. So just super cute, adorable. They got a little bit of crazing, but you know what? They're too cute to care. So $8 for those guys.
This is High Heart.
High part? Oh, High Heart.
High Heart.
Hi, Rod. All right, this is the other little mug. So just 2 mugs today, 2 singles. This one is an authorized Disney mug. Just important to say that because sometimes the Disney image is still not necessarily authorized. So it's Grumpy holding a mug of coffee and an alarm clock. The back says, I hate mornings. So I think that we can relate. Well, not me. I wake up right away. I'm kind of like, I'm either awake or asleep. I don't have an in-between
Delinda Beatty says, I don't see a link for shopping at your store.
Delinda, the website is queenbeecreationshome.com. We ship throughout Canada and the US. So queenbeecreationshome.com.
All one word, right?
Yep. All one word. Oh, probably if you're on, is she on YouTube?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, I forgot to drop it into the description. Usually I put it in there. Sorry, that was me. That was me typing today. So cute little Disney mug. There's a little bit of wear on the handle, but the rest is perfectly good. Definitely collectible.
Ron says that is so Mike.
It is this so he's $12 in the shop, but the lowest price I found him for online was 26 and went up from there. So people can get crazy about their Disney memorabilia, but this is an out of print kind of thing. But
it's funny that she says that because you said that about me.
yes, so Rhonda, you're saying that about Mike, that's so Mike, and I told Nick it's so Nick. I think there's a father-son thing happening there. There's some similarities.
Delinda says thanks.
Oh, Delinda, you're more than welcome, honey. I normally mention it too, and I forgot to mention it. I just jumped right in today. So, okay, this guy. This is a solid lead crystal little perfume bottle from Italy, I think. From Italy. So crystal perfume bottle. This guy I found on eBay for $34. It's $15 in the shop, and it's got this lovely little floral top to it. And that is just the original sticker still on it. So you can peel it off if you would like, if you buy it. So it's okay. All right. This guy.
Chippy Doodle says, hey, from the UK.
Watching from the UK. Woohoo! Thanks for tuning in.
Chippy Doodle.
You had to say that again. Okay, he's enjoying saying Chippy Doodle. He's in the background saying Chippy Doodle, Chippy Doodle. So I think that you have the fun name of the night. There you go. Okay, this decor clock. So first of all, it works because I can hear the ticking. It's still going. I set the time beforehand. It's in this kind of mustard yellow, the faux distressing on it. Just a nice little decor piece for a pop of color. If you wanted and needed it up on the shelf, $10 for that. The other bunnies that I have tonight, let me reach for these. They're pretty far away. So I'm selling them individually because you might want one, but you can certainly buy both. These are from Portugal. So these are porcelain bunnies, just a beautiful little streamlined. They both have the Portugal sticker still on them. So just lovely little streamlined, simple. You get to pick. Do you want blue? Do you want pink? $9 each for those guys. So those ones definitely just in time for Easter. I have this beautiful handmade pottery pouring bowl. And I say pouring bowl because it's got the little spout, right? So you're able to mix things that are a little bit more liquid and be able to use this to pour it out quite easily. It's just a nice size, nice shape, beautiful, beautiful blue tone glazing on it, if you guys can see. And $13 for that guy. Little bit of space. This is an old Denby. So Denby is stoneware from England in the Chantilly pattern, which is kind of like this almost like a sunflower, right? Extending out there. This is $15, but this one, oh, I forgot to record. I forgot to record to tell you for sure. But on, I think replacements.com, it was starting at about $35, $40, I think. So $15 in the shop. This big false graph. Okay, we're back into the red. This is called Cayenne Red, though. This is Cayenne Red. Is this big lidded casserole with the raised scroll work. So this is a Pfaltzgraff piece. It's quite heavy, quite substantial. This one I saw for $110 on Etsy.
Is that oven safe?
Yeah. No, it's definite bakeware. So 110 on Etsy, $26 in the shop. Just be prepared. It's got some weight. So if I'm having to ship it, the shipping is not my fault. But just know that even with wherever you are, what the shipping is, you're still coming in under that Etsy price for sure.
Unless you're shipping to the UK.
Well, we don't ship to the UK. We don't ship to the UK because I'm still figuring out all of the codes to get things shipped to the States. It's like, it's crazy. Okay. This item, Hello Spring, with this lovely tulip handle, is a Ray Dunn piece. It's got the pink interior. It is $15. And I didn't write that one down either, but it's online for, I think, about 2.5 to 3 times the price in the store. It was kind of crazy too, but mostly as soon as you get some of the unique Ray Dunn pieces, and especially that they're the past seasons and things, that sometimes the pricing gets crazy. But I just love this little pitcher vase. I called it both. I mean, obviously it's got the spout, so it's a pitcher, but super cute with springtime flowers in it as well. So $15 for that is an awesome price, and it's super cute. Okay, the last piece, I'm looking around because sometimes I stuff them in the weirdest spots, and then I walk away afterward going, forgot to show that. The last piece is this big Happy Easter mesh wreath with the plush bunny for your wall, for your door. I think it's 65. I can't remember actually now. I meant to put the price on it and I forgot, but had to get that one out now to go
We've got a
into
couple
the
of comments here. Let me read them to you.
Sure.
Chippy Doodle says, "I know you don't ship to the UK. I just like your channel." And then
Chippy Doodle, you don't have to. You don't have to be on here shopping. I am more than happy for you just dropping in and checking it out and saying hey. So thanks.
Delinda Beatty says, "Do you have multiples of these items when they go to the store?"
Delinda, we've got what we've got. When you go into the store for any item, if I have more than one, meaning if I'm not selling them as a set, of 6 or something, it will say, it will tell you how many are in stock and how many then you're able to buy. But, some things like the mugs today, those are one ofs. There may be something similar sometimes, but I get them as I get them. Right. So from estate sales and auctions and those kinds of things. So it's a crapshoot sometimes. Right. I've had people that have bought a couple of items from me and I'm kind of going, that's it. That's all I got. And then 3 weeks later, I have the same thing in again. And they're going, I would have bought them all when I bought the others. I'm going, I didn't have them then. It's just, I have them when I have them. So sometimes I've never seen something and I get it, and I have a couple, and they sell, and then all of a sudden, that's all I keep seeing at all of the auctions or the sales that I go to, or sometimes even thrifting. So, because I'm hitting thrift stores for a lot of the craft projects and the videos that I do with thrift flip videos and things for some of the made stuff that goes into the shop. Sometimes, I'm finding pairs, matches to some of the things that I already have in the shop. So sometimes it's pretty cool. It's almost serendipitous, right? That I won't have something and then all of a sudden I'm seeing it all the time. For instance, I've never had one of these vintage gravy separators, right? It's got the spout that starts down there so you can pour it out the side, separating out the fat from the gravy. Never had one of these vintage ones. I just saw another one the other day. It was crazy. Now, there was a woman buying it, so I wasn't able to buy it so that I could have 2. But it's funny because I have never seen one. So I've had the store 4 years this summer,
Yeah.
I think. So never had one. Just got it in 2 weeks ago, I think, last week. And then all of a sudden I'm seeing a second. So it's weird sometimes how it goes. But the site will have however many I have. And then that's it. No guarantees of getting more because I don't wholesale anything, right? So I don't have a supplier where I'm able to order more of something in. I mean,
There's a
obviously,
couple of things that you have that multiples of, like those candles.
yeah, there's some things that I have multiples of, but sometimes I don't. So the website will indicate that for you.
The
Should be
Linda
clear.
says, okay, thanks.
Okay, you're welcome, honey. Thanks for tuning in, guys. As always, I appreciate you. Like, share, do all those things that help me out, help the channel grow. Keep, if you're on YouTube down here, right? Keep watching those videos. If you're on Facebook, jump over to YouTube, watch some of my videos. That helps me too. Have a great Valentine's, you guys. I hope that, just because I can't have chocolate, I'm having sugar-free chocolate when I get home now. So there is chocolate of a kind in my future. And I will just live vicariously through watching Nick eat the real stuff.
Which is, don't say it, my doctor might be watching.
Don't tell his doctor. He just saw his doctor today and he shouldn't. And then he comes home and I give him a bunch. So I'm an enabler, apparently. Have a good night, guys. I'll see you next week. Thanks so much. Take care.